Hi guys, Jason from JVA Carpy Adventures, and yeah, you're joining me again on another Friday after work o'clock back at Mousehole Lakes for vlog number 65 of the Mousehole Diaries. So firstly, let's just roll that intro. Right guys, so I've only just got here. It's after work o'clock on a Friday. I am actually fishing Kestrel Swim 4 this week. If you've been staying up to date on the vlogs, the last time I was in this swim I didn't have any fish. I was doing all three rods on Zegs and it didn't pay very well for me. So this week I'm not. I'm going to be back on monster bait stuff this weekend, essentially the plum ice. I do favour it, if I'm honest guys, here, so if you come to Mousehole Lakes it's always worth a shout. I'm going to be doing it in the yellow and the white this weekend. Might swap it up over the weekend if I'm not having any luck, but for now that's what I'm doing. Now I've literally just got here, just got my stuff over to the swim, so I need to get all set up, but I just thought I'd show you it. I'm going to put up on the map here now to show you what swim 4 is on Kestrel, so you know where your water is if you're ever fishing here, but I'll quickly just show you what's in front of me and that I've got nothing set up basically. Let me just grab this. As you can see, all my gear's there. Swim 4 is a very big swim guys, I've got to be honest. You've got loads of room there, you really have. Let me zoom out just a little bit. There you go. Swim 4 Kestrel is a massive water. So essentially you've got, with regards to where your water is, out to this point here in front, so you've got all this, and up to the island that you can see in the middle there, and there's a good channel around there. So yeah, plenty of water to go at guys. I haven't seen anything. I've only been here literally 5-10 minutes to be fair guys. I've still got my stuff in the dip bucket, so I need to go collect that before I start setting up. Alright guys, look, I'm going to get myself set up and then I'll come back to you, let you know where the rods are, what's on them, and so on and so forth. Thanks for watching guys. Evening guys, 7:35 Friday evening, and I'm finally set up. Rods are in the water, house is up, everything's where I need it to be, so happy days. So first off, let me tell you what I've got on where. So I'm just going to put the map up now guys. I've gone to spots A, B and C. Sorry the image is very fuzzy, don't know why it did that, but essentially I've got two that are in front of me and one that's round in the bay. So the first one that's in front of me is close to the island, spot A. That's a yellow monster baits plum ice wafter. I've had quite a lot of success on it guys, so I'm going to stick with the yellow and white plum ice this weekend, see how I get on with them. So that's spot A. Spot B is a white plum ice wafter, and then spot C is a yellow plum ice wafter. So I kind of went yellow, white, yellow, just to help me remember what's on what guys, otherwise I'll forget. So as you can probably see over this side, it is very, very sunny still, and I'm kind of over this side so I don't get blinded like that. So I'm staying out of the sun at the minute. I need to be obviously facing the water so I can see what's happening, so on and so forth. I had a couple little bleeps on that one, on the one spot A, to be fair. Not takes, just bleeps, but obviously that does lead me to believe, and I've got it back lidded, so it does kind of lead me to believe that they're either in close and hitting a line, or as it goes up to where I am, they're hitting a line. So I may move that. Probably not tonight, but I may move that. Alright guys, well if you're on the bank fishing, and obviously it's a bank holiday weekend this weekend guys, so if you're on the bank fishing, I wish you all the best of luck guys. It does sound like the guys, there's a lake exclusive on Kingfisher. I know one of the guys from Beaver Fishery, really nice guy, and a good angler as well. So think the guy in 15 and 16's just had one, and I think I heard him say it was £29, so happy days. So fingers crossed I can get into one this weekend, or 2 or 3. It would be really nice. I know that the people have had a few good hits of fish recently at Mousehole, so yeah, fingers crossed. Sorry, I should also say, guys, I have got a mix that I think I may have shown you. If not, I will. Alright guys, who likes to make up a little bit of a mix before they go to the lake? So it's Thursday. I am mixing in my Monster Baits plum ice boilies, which we've got in here, along with some corn, along with the old Monster Baits glitch, which is plum ice again, ultra enhancer. Then after I've given that a bit of a mix, we're going to chuck in some of this boilie crumb from Monster Baits as well. That'll do, nice little mix. There you go guys, nice little Monster Baits plum ice mix with a bit of sweet corn, using their glitch liquid and their boilie crumb. Happy days, that'll do for Friday. Which is just plum ice boilies, some sweet corn, some plum ice glitch liquid, which is really thick guys, so getting that flavour into them boilies and all the rest, and some Monster Baits boilie crumb. And I've not dropped it from the hoppers today guys. I've not been using a hopper for anything but the hook bait. I've been using the Vortex, which is a bait spreader, because I want to spread a bait. I don't want it all dropping on one area, because I don't think it helps you, if I'm honest. Not here anyway. I don't think it helps you. So I'm trying it this weekend guys. I hope it gives me some success. Next week I'm really buzzing for what I'm doing. I'm going to be going to Sandhurst Lake again in Yateley. A bit of an exclusive one that guys. I may explain about it later. Why not give it, don't want to give it all away just yet. Morning guys, so coming up to 5:30 Saturday morning, and I've got a bit of an update for you. So I actually had a wake up call about 4 o'clock, and typically in great British fashion it started raining just as I had a bite, so I got a little bit wet and then transferred myself into the old waterproofs once it was in the net. So I had a lovely £20 10-ounce ghosty common guys, so let's show you that now. Morning guys, so first fish of the trip for me came 4 o'clock Saturday morning with a lovely £20 10-ounce common. Absolutely beautiful. I think I'll move the camera a little bit closer guys. There we go, that should be a little bit better guys. So I'm going to get her up for you. I do believe she's going to be a little bit feisty, but what's new, eh? So hooked on the Monster Baits plum ice. She is proper feisty this one guys, really stiff. I have rested her. Not going to be easy this one guys. Check out the tail on that bad boy, absolutely beautiful. £20 10-ounce caught on Monster Baits plum ice guys. Really beautiful fish. I mean, check out that tail, absolutely gorgeous guys. Another one at Mousehole Lakes, eh? Phew, no blanking for me this session. As you can tell, it is raining guys. It literally started the minute the rod went off. I'm going to get some pictures and get this little beauty back. Alright guys, so first one for me going back in. It is an absolutely beautiful common with a beautiful tail, coming in at £20 10-ounce, caught on Monster Baits plum ice in white wafter. So I'm doing white and yellow this weekend guys. We're going to let her relax, but as you can see, look at that guys, absolute beauty this one. Alright, let's get that out of her way. There she goes, happy days. Alright guys, well as you can see, that's a lovely fish to start the morning off with really. Saves me blanking this session, which is always good. I'd always say, you know, I don't come just to catch big fish or anything like that, I just come to be outside and enjoy the outside. But when you get that bend in the rod, you hear the alarm going, you're fighting the fish in and you're playing it in, and this time it got caught on the middle line and you're like, oh, dramas and all the rest. It is great when you're holding that fish up and you're taking a photo, I've got to say. So yeah, happy days, great start to the morning really. I had to redo the middle rod and the rod that I had to fish on. Sorry, I had to redo the middle rod and the left hand rod. It was the middle rod I had to fish on, and it was on old Monster Baits plum ice in a white wafter. I like the barrel shapes. This weekend, I think I already said, I'm predominantly kind of using the yellow and white barrel wafters because I've got faith in them guys, if I'm honest. That was on my Slip D, which was on a Zebedee rig boom, and I've got to be honest, those Zebedee rig booms I think are 100% nabbing me more fish, guys, or giving me a bit more of a cushion to play. You know, I kind of feel they're better for the fish and they're better for me, so I'm definitely sticking with them. I've got 2 rods on those Zebedee rigs, both slipped these, and just seeing some ripples where I am. It's one of those things, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I'm happy using that all the time, if I'm honest, guys. So one of the left-hand rod yesterday is in the bay, so it's a little bit more awkward to do. So I actually didn't do it just now. 2 reasons: one, I haven't had a bite yet, and 2, Martin yesterday did come by, say hello, and put me on another spot where a guy from the opposite side was fishing into Fort Four's water and had a couple fish. So I've gone to that. I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing, I'll tell you exactly where I'm putting them. I try and give you all the help I can with regards to catching in whatever swim I'm in. I'm not one of these secret squirrel guys. Rod's exactly the same. Rod would give you all the best advice you can get to cat. You know, he's a really good guy, really good bailiff. And yeah, happy days, guys. So I'm going to have a coffee. Obviously, it's raining for most of the day. I've got water coming in here because the overwrap on this is not the best, if I'm honest, guys. It does let the water drip in, and my floor at the minute is wet, which I'm not happy about, but it is what it is. I don't want to have the door up or closed. In fact, it's not even a case of having it letterbox style, guys. If to stop the rain coming in, you've got to have it all the way up, and I can't watch the water if it's all the way up, so I'd rather suffer a little bit of rain. I can get rid of it later when it dries off, but for now I need to be watching the water, obviously. Alright guys, that's your Saturday morning update. I'm going to have a coffee. I feel a bit wiped out, if I'm honest, guys. Won't lie. Catch up with you later. Hi guys, so coming up to 12 o'clock Saturday afternoon, I suppose, and pulled the rods in at 11, did my little walk around, said hello to a few people, and there's actually a group booking on Kingfisher at the minute, and one of them just had another fish, so I think they've had a few fish so far, so happy days. Hopefully it'll start to pick up a bit more for them. And on this side, it's been, apart from that one that I've had, no one else has had anything else yet. I mean, I'm hoping it will pick up. I was just about to show you a bait, but I've just realised it's in test stages. So rods popped over with another test bait for me to give a try today, and I'm going to put that out on one of the rods and stick with plum ice on the other 2. So fingers crossed I might be able to get another fish this afternoon. I haven't really seen anything to go at, guys, if I'm honest. I've seen the odd ripple here and there. I'll be honest, if I was fishing in 6, I don't know why, but every time I'm in swim 4, you've got such a great view of the right hand side margin in 6, and I see loads of eruptions over there. I'd be fishing there all day long. Actually, last time I was in here, I was actually meant to be in 6, and I could see them boshing out all the time there. Anyway, so I'm going to make up some, or put some fresh bait on. I'm not really changing my rigs. I'm happy with the rigs. I'll need to check the hooks, make sure they're still sharp. If they are, then they'll be going back out with a fresh hook bait on, and I'll give you an update as where they are later, guys. Fingers crossed I can get into another fish or 2 before I leave. It will be good. Also, it seems I'm not leaving dead early tomorrow morning. I was, but Rod popped round early and was on the assumption I was fishing till Monday, which I'm not. But I will fish till tomorrow evening, as I'm not seeing Emma tomorrow. I'm going to go see her Monday, Bank Holiday Monday. So yeah, that'll work. Happy days. Fish for a little bit longer. Thanks for watching, guys. Hi everyone. Well, your Saturday afternoon update. So I went and did a walk around about 11 o'clock. Got back about 12 o'clock. Decided I was going to go put the rods out. Realised I didn't have any PVA mesh, so I did another walk back to the van. Got the rods out at about 12:30, I think, guys, maybe 1:45. About half an hour later, the right hand rod, which was on a Monster Baits plum ice white wafter in a solid PVA bag, went off, and I had a lovely little 17-pound 12-ounce mirror. Give me a really good fight. I've got to be honest, they're really healthy here. Did give me a really good fight, so let's show you that now, guys. Alright guys, well, fish number 2 for me is again caught on the plum ice, this time in a solid PVA bag. Let me just zoom it in a little bit for you guys. And this time it's a lovely mirror, 17-pound 12. Absolutely beautiful fish, already treated with propolis as always. Pretty calm in this position. And I think I might have to grab another rod guys. Let me do that first. All right guys, so fish number 2 for me is going back. It is a beautiful mirror of £17.12, I think I said. Oh, yeah, I didn't think she was really going to wait around. There she goes, guys. Happy days, number 2 for me. All right, guys, as you can see, I am doing well on the plum ice, which you can buy here at Mousehole Lakes, or you can buy it online at Monster Baits. I am having quite a bit of success on it, guys, so, you know, if guys do come and ask me, which they have been, you know, what you're using, what you recommend, I can thoroughly recommend the plum ice here, guys. I've been having it on yellow and white barrel wafters, but, you know, take your pick. All of them are good, I'm sure, 100%. All right, guys, well, the rods are now back out. I had to redo another one because, believe it or not, I actually had another take while I had the other one in the sling and I was filming. So you probably hear the rod go, but by the time I put that one, zipped the retainer up and put it back in the water, got to the rod, it was gone. So never mind. Still got loads more time, guys, so fingers crossed I can get into another 1 or 2 even. That'd be great, be really good. All right, guys, there we have the finished article. Crispy chili beef noodles on the bank from the brand new Bankside Bites cookbook by the Carpy Cook, but done by me on the bank at Mousehole. Morning, guys, so 5:30 Sunday morning, and didn't get anything through the night, which I'm a little bit surprised about. I did think one of the rods was definitely going to go. So I had a test bait on from Monster Baits last night, so I've decided to bring that in to check it, and I thought, you know what, let me just redo all 3 rods. So I have redone all 3 rods. 2 of them I have changed positions, so I'll probably have to show you that. It's raining a bit at the minute. Actually, I might just swing the camera around and do it this way. Hold on, guys. So let me do this, guys. So just about 3/4 of the way, I've got one there. Under this tree, I've got one there. Then down this channel, I just threw a solid PVA bag down there. Back to me. So essentially, I've got a test bait on my right hand rod, a white Monster Baits. God, my brain don't work this early in the morning, guys. White Monster Baits plum ice wafter, which has been doing the do here this weekend, if I'm honest. Directly out in front of me underneath that tree. And then a yellow plum wafter, plum ice wafter, that I just sent up the channel in a solid PVA bag with a little bit of glitch liquid, which is lovely and thick and really good for getting some attraction into the water. So I don't normally redo the rods early in the morning, but obviously with wanting to bring one in to check it and realising there wasn't a bait on it anymore, it was definitely time, I think. So hopefully between now and 11 would be my bet, guys. I've got a chance of another bite before I leave, so fingers crossed. Keep watching. I hope you saw the bit last night when I cooked the meal. I did it, yeah, I would have put some of it in. Really nice meal, guys, from the Carpy Cook. His Bankside Bites cookbook was really nice. I will probably, on the Mousehole Diaries, end up cooking quite a few things out of that and showing you guys, really. Or maybe not even on the Mousehole Diaries. There's plenty of places I go where they don't supply food. It's probably better to do it on them, really, when I can have the lovely food they supply here at Mousehole Lakes. I'm probably better off doing it elsewhere. It is raining again at the minute, and my overwrap is dripping into the front of my bivvy again, which is a tad annoying, but I can't not be watching the water, so I have to have the door open. I might actually just put it all the way up, actually, and just let whatever drizzle come in rather than the drops. I'm going to go do that, guys, and then set myself up and have a coffee and watch the water. Thank you for watching, guys. I really do appreciate all your support and all your comments. Keep them coming. And fingers crossed I can get a 3rd or maybe even a 4th before I leave today. I'm not going to be leaving early today, guys. I'm here at least till the afternoon. Monster Baits are kindly going to sponsor me for my Sandhurst Lake trip, which is next week. So they're popping down with a load of bait for me. So yeah, that's going to be a really good one, I think, guys. That's the one not to miss. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Give you an update when I've got a fish, which hopefully will be soon. Hi, guys. So about 9:30 Sunday morning, and I've kind of forgotten to give you a bit of an update. So I redid the rods this morning about 5:30, and about 7:30 the right hand rod, which had a brand new test bait from Monster Baits on, went off, and I had a lovely hard fighting £20 4-ounce common. So let's show you that. Morning guys, so fish number 3 for me on Monster Baits again. This time it's actually a test bait that's not been released yet, so I can't say what it is, but it's got me a beautiful hard fighting, very healthy common, coming in at £20 4-ounce. Like most of the fish here guys, pristine condition. Hopefully I tied it out pretty good on the fight. There you go guys, look at that little beauty. Whenever they go stiffen up, just relax guys. Look at that little beauty. Happy days. Very happy with that guys. Like I said, new test bait from Monster Baits. Happy days. We get some pictures and get her back. We've already treated her with propolis. Alright fella. Yeah, I didn't think he was going to hang around that one. Happy days. Alright guys, as you can see, that is another lovely fish, again on Monster Baits, which like I've said is available at Mousehole Lakes to buy or online on their website. I've got to say, I have been doing quite well on it guys, to be fair. It's kind of taken me back a little bit to my days of being with Bait Solutions, when I kind of had faith in the bait. And if I'm honest, I've done really well on their plum ice, and that first batch was given to me by Mousehole Lakes rod to test here at the lake, and I've done well on it, to be fair. And then Smooch gave me a couple of pots of stuff to try when I went to France, and I caught on that as well, to be fair. That was their Beast 18mm hard hookers and plum ice, so I have done quite well on their bait, to be fair guys. So if you're coming to Mousehole Lakes, I can thoroughly recommend it. Even if you're going anywhere else, I can thoroughly recommend it. I like the yellow barrel wafters and the white barrel wafters, but I've also used their bait straight out of the bag, topped with corn, and caught on that also. Alright guys, just thought I'd quickly show you the rig that I just caught my last fish on, so fish number 3. It was on Monster Baits, brand new bait, not out yet guys, so I can't say what the name is. But you'll notice I've got the Zebedee boom. I do favour that. My normal slip D guys, as you can see, it was topped with corn, and always a good indication on the slip D when you've had a bite, it'll be right at the bottom as opposed to up on the bend. Happy days. Fish number 3. Bring on fish number 4. Hi guys, so it's heading towards 2 o'clock Sunday afternoon, and nothing else has happened for me since the morning. So if I'm honest guys, I think I'm going to do a pack down, get myself home, have a lovely hot bath, and enjoy the rest of the week, bank holiday weekend. So firstly, thank you for watching guys. Obviously I've done quite well on the old Monster Baits this weekend at Mousehole Lakes. They do sell it here guys, you can also buy it online. So happy days. Yeah, I mean, 3 fish for me. I haven't had 3 fish for a long time here guys, if I'm honest, so I'm proper happy with that. Really made up. It's been a really good weekend. Seen a couple of old mates as well, which has been really good. So yeah, happy days. Been a lovely weekend. Time to go back to normality, I guess. So thank you for watching. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel guys, please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything at all, and it helps me out immensely. If you've enjoyed this vlog, well, I've managed to bag 3 this weekend, give it the thumbs up. And if you want to be notified of future posts, hit that bell icon. Alright guys, only leaves me to say, stay safe, stay fishing, and I'll see you in the next vlog.